I think we're going to take this one to church. Alright, I got to clean off my workbench. I'm going to do some work on this black truck. And Mrs. Heavy Chevy's threatening to do something. How am I supposed to get my bread buttered if you're out here welding all the knives together?
Well, I would be welding spoons instead of knives if I knew where they were at.
Maybe they're under the knives.
No, they're not.
Well, I cleaned off my workbench enough so I can have a little flat area. And I'm going to clean it off some more by putting some of them parts on this truck. Seems like a good idea, doesn't it? What?
Empty box in here or a bucket?
I doubt you're going to find an empty box or a bucket in this place.
I know, right?
What are you spelling out here? Spoons out of knives?
Spook.
Spook?
Not spoons.
Oh. Okay. That's what you want.
That's what I want.
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm going to MacGyver a power steering line. I went to the junkyard and I got the O-ring end that I need for the 94.
I'll be back. I gotta find a bucket or a box.
Okay. But on the other end, I've got to have the flare fitting to go into the power steering pump. So what I'm going to do is cut it off right there and right there. Alright, there's the finished product. I used a compression coupler between the two. It's both 3/8 line. And those things work good. I've used them many times in the past. Now I just need a new O-ring. She's over here welding again. Alright. Watch out. Don't trip. I got the power steering all rigged up and a belt on it. So I think that's going to be okay. Now I need to build a fuel line. Don't you think?
Sure. Uh-oh. Having in my spoon. You're standing on it. Hard to work with if you're standing on my material. I dug out a roll of 3/8 fuel line. I prefer to use straight sticks because, well, it's straight. This is all I got, so it's what I'm going to use. Had to break out the flare set. I'm almost done with this flare. Mrs. Heavy Chevy is talking to herself in the background. That's okay. Sometimes I do the same thing. How do we turn out here? Well, it looks like a pretty decent flare. Alright, now I gotta remember to put the nut on before I make my bend. You were junking?
What?
Did you have some old Allen wrenches that you were junking?
Not that I recollect. I gave you some, probably.
Yeah. Where they would be.
I could dig up a few.
That would be good.
You know, we need a bigger shop.
Yeah.
We're doing the Texas two-step around here, trying to dodge each other. Alright, here's the progress so far on the fuel line. I gotta make a bend right there, get it back a little bit, and then up again. And I think I'm gonna put a 90 on it about there. Or something to that effect.
A pair of pliers you don't mind me using?
For what?
So I could just...
weld them to something?
No, hold something.
Yeah, I'll let you use a pair of pliers. How about a pair of vice grips?
I guess.
Don't weld them to nothing.
I don't need anything
Last time I let you use my vice grips, we had to take the torch and cut them loose from your art piece.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
Can't get much of a rise out of her today. Alright, the fuel line's about done. This end is going to be a hose connection, so I like to start the flare, not complete a flare. That gives it a little bump for the hose to stay attached to, because the last place you need a rubber hose coming loose is up there at the top of your engine. I know of a Mustang that burned up that away. Wasn't my Mustang. Oh, I need my pliers back. Yes, you can have them again.
Thank you.
Alright, I got my flare. That should hold the hose good and give it a little place where it can start up on there. She's got it done.
It'll be on the website if you're interested. MrHeavyChevy.com. And I think I might paint this one.
No, don't paint it.
Yes.
Whatever. Whatever makes you happy, darling. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking for a fuel filter. I got 3 5/16 fuel filters, but no 3/8 fuel filters. So I guess I'm going to have to go shopping again. Suppose I could put the radiator in it. But I don't feel like it. What I do feel like doing is maybe doing something with my chopper here, since it's metal art day, you know. Alright, I kind of like this metal art stuff. I've been at it here for an hour or so, maybe longer. Got some forks. Got some handlebars. Some brazing, some welding. That's a, I don't know. That's a wave plate out of a transmission. I gotta figure out what to do for the front wheel. But right now, I gotta go in the house because I've been informed that I must. Which I should. I'm hungry. This thing's pretty cool. I kind of like it. This one will have to wait for another day. I better shut my doors, but I'm going in, so I'm going to ring the bell. And I still ain't took apart that Zenith carburetor. I need to do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. Well, I kind of like that thing. Anyway, see y'all later. Don't forget to check out MrHeavyChevy.com where you can get cool t-shirts. And if I ever get that done, you could probably buy it.